everything on at line. It's kind of obvious. If I do print line, it prints the line. If I do print line dot strip, it should get rid of any characters at the beginning or end of the line. And in fact, there's a new line character here that you can't even see. So if I do that, you see it's now not spacing the lines out anymore. That's better. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to, first of all, I want to read the first two lines, which I can do here. Read line, dang dang. Read line, dang dang. And now if I run this, because it's already read the first two lines, when it gets to this loop, it's going to start reading from the third line. So this is the start of the data, isn't it? That goes through to the end. Okay. Now I can do the following: x equals line dot split, comma. Split the line using a comma, and then square bracket, give me item number 0, which is the first item. Print x. Now let's not print that one. Okay, that is x is the first item in the string, right? And if I change it to a 1 here, I get the second item. If I change it to a 2, I get the third item, and so on. Okay, so this is going to be, this particular command here is going to be the command that gives me that number that I want from the file. So in this example, I will just read the first, second, and third column, okay? I will call the first column the label, and I'll initialize a variable label. Second column was magnesium, and the third column was sodium. So let me just take those three, right? Again, if I make that 0, then this is my label. So what I want to do is create a list of the label values. So I do that by using this lab.append x. Now when I've done that, you can see that I've got a long list, one variable called lab, which has a long list of all of the labels. Now I can use something very similar, and I can get the sodium, oh sorry, magnesium is next, isn't it? Mg, and I can get sodium Na. So the sodium is going to be 2, maybe just to make this really clear, let me use Z, and Y. Okay, so again, print Mg. These are my magnesium values. And print Na. These are my sodium values. I've loaded the data. Now there's a problem here. If you look, these numbers are all contained within quotation marks, which means that they're strings. We don't want them to be strings, we want them to be floating point numbers. So we must make sure we use the command float in here to convert that to a float. And now if I run it, whoops, it's not happy. That's very weird. Doesn't like me doing that. sorry. Okay, let's try to convert it to a float here. Ugh. Okay, if I do it here, float. Alright, it's not happy. Why isn't it happy? Probably it won't convert that because there's probably a gap in it somewhere. Like that. Okay, so what do I do? What do I want to do if there's a gap? How about I do the following? If y equals empty, y equals 99. How about that? Now let's replace that string, empty string with the value 99. Now I should be able to put a float here. Float. And if you look, these numbers are now numbers and not strings, which is what we want. Okay, I need to do the same thing here. If z is empty, then let z equal 99. And then append it as a float. There we are. That's done it. Just to show you it's done it, let's quickly plot that from that. Plot lib import. Importing the plot. And then plot. Let's plot mg against na as dots. And we've got those outliers. Okay, so maybe what we want to do is actually make them 0 instead of 99. Now if we plot it, okay, they plot down here. Those are our missing data points. Okay, so this was a bit more complicated. Actually, it's quite a lot more complicated, but you can get the hang of this. And the good thing about this is we deal very explicitly with the gaps, and we make a decision about how we're going to deal with that. So I will send you the script, I'll send you this video, and I suggest you spend quite a bit of time thinking about how I went through all of this. This looks complicated. All it is about splitting up strings, converting them into floating point numbers, and then building up lists using the append command. So you need to know what a list is in Python, you need to know what a string is, you need to know what a loop is, and you need to know about referencing different list indexes used with these square brackets. So it's not easy, but this is how you can do it. Good luck.